Harry, this is the wrong sport.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm a bright lad.
Couldn't ask for more than that today. It's August and it's the FA Cup.
I thought it started in January.
Yeah, with round 3.
Yeah.
No, this is the extra preliminary round, so it's the qualifying round to get in the qualifying round to get in the qualifying round.
I'm not qualified enough to understand that.
I just read it off a piece of paper and just expect to understand it.
That's what I tend to do, but it never seems to. I just read to it, nothing goes in.
Well, we're in Handsworth in Handsworth in Sheffield for this game, who play in the Northern Counties East League. I looked it up.
Well done.
Thank you.
Stuck.
Yes.
Good work.
It'll be gone by tomorrow, or even later today.
Yeah, you don't need it though, short-term memory.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't need it for later.
So again, it's a club that we don't play that very often, so I thought...
So we've played them at all, have we?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
What do we know about them?
Well, they're actually the formation of 2 clubs. In 2013, the old Handsworth FC merged with Worksop Paramore to become Handsworth Paramore, and in around 2019 the Paramore split away, the music section of the team, to become a band. Paramore, and Handsworth became Handsworth FC again, and all that time they played at this level. Beforehand, the original Worksop Paramore were founded in about 1934.
Okay, so they're relatively similar age to us.
Yeah, and they were I think they spent most of the time at a higher level than the original Handsworth team. And when they did merge in 2013, they took Worksop's place in the league and actually played at Worksop Town's ground, which they owned, and Worksop Town rented from them when they had some financial difficulties, who play at Step 2. So that's actually quite interesting.
There's a quiz on this later.
Yeah, they moved back here in 2020. I'm not sure what I think it's Sandy Lane, the ground at Worksop Town where they play. I'm not sure what the ownership situation is there right now, these days, but still, I think that was quite an interesting fact.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
Good work.
And the only thing I've really learnt about the town is where Sean Bean grew up.
All right, okay, good.
Yeah, Game of Thrones fame.
Yeah, seen Bean.
Yeah.
Yep.
And 8 out of 10 Castles Countdown.
Yep.
Just agree with that. Trust me, I'm going somewhere with that.
Yep.
So we're going to go and speak, well, you're going to go and speak to Harry Cannon-Noren.
Yep, easy for you to say.
Yeah, about his gymnastic votes against
Berska.
And we've got Toby Green, who's going to receive his Word of the Week award. And hopefully we'll then have the goals, which unfortunately we didn't have for the last one because we didn't get the footage in time. So I managed to get the highlights out the day later, and we'll have our usual post-match stuff. So all the A's.
All the A's. Right, well, we've managed to make it to we finally made it to Handsworth. And so the lads, I've got Harry. So, you've played a couple of games so far.
Yeah.
Obviously, you played in pre-season.
Yeah.
How's it going so far?
Yeah, it's good. I think, obviously, we're a little bit frustrated with the start. Obviously, getting beat first game and then drawing the second game, I think, obviously, the first game, you look at the sort of on the swing of things when you take the emotion out of it and you review the game. It wasn't a 4-1 game, but, they've scored at key points. So fair play to them, and they were ruthless with what they've done. So you just got to move on. And then obviously Barn Aldwick on Tuesday, again, another tough game, but I thought we were very good. I thought we were on the front foot. I thought we limited them to, I think Kyle made one save, and then they've ended up scoring on a little bit of a break. So we've got to be better at sort of limiting chances when we are on top, and I think that's potentially a little bit of naivety setting in, and we're all going for it. But at the end of the day, we've had enough chances to win probably 3 or 4 games on Tuesday. So I think that's something that we've also got to look at.
Yeah, I mean, do you find that this being a cup game today might take your mind off the league? I know we've only played a couple of games.
I think the FA Cup's boss, isn't it? Everyone wants to play in the FA Cup. Everyone wants to sort of do well. Everyone wants a good run in it. Obviously, it's a good earner for the club if you win a couple of rounds. If you win a couple of games, you go and play potentially people 2-3 leagues higher. You only have to look at sort of Chaddy last season. They went on an amazing run in the FA Cup, and it's sort of it's good for the lads. It's good for obviously the fans, the club. It's it's good for everyone if we can go and have a good run.
So you've come into a team which is quite an established group of players.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's yourself, there's Toby, Ellis Richardson. They're new to the club.
Yeah.
How have you found it so far?
It's boss. Obviously, the management team are amazing. We give you everything. Hutch is boss. He backs the lads. Lowe. They're all really good, and they offer their own sort of insight, and they all offer something different as well, which is really, really good.
Yeah, they all bring something different to the table.
Absolutely. And then obviously they're coming into an established sort of group, and you can see the core set of lads. It's a really, really good dressing room. I've sort of fitted straight in, and I'm always sort of willing to throw myself in at the deep end. So yeah, it's a really good group.
I must ask you actually, because there was an incident at the Berska game where you nearly you did end up in the stand.
Oh, yeah.
Talk us through that, because you had some gymnastic skills on you there.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm running and I'll try to get it in. He's just, when you're running at full pelt, and obviously you've only got sort of 3 yards on you off the pitch, so just giving us a little nudge in the back, which game's the game, innit? There's nothing sort of, but the only way, instead of sort of, I just had to go over the fence and I had to try and stop myself going flying, but yeah.
You did pretty well, because you actually hung on to the fence.
Yeah.
You could have ended up anywhere. You could have ended up on Southport Beach.
I know, yeah. It was
Now, I take it you've seen quite a few of our videos, or maybe you haven't.
Yeah, I've watched a couple. Yeah, I've watched a couple of the videos.
So you might not know what's coming next.
All right, okay, go on.
I've only got one more question.
Go on.
Can you make the noise of a duck?
A duck? A quack?
Well,
no, I can't. I don't know.
I'm sure you can.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I've actually heard a duck, to be honest with you. Yeah.
It makes a quacking noise.
Yeah.
What does that quack sound like?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Harry,
Yeah, nice one.
Get us through to the next round.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Nice one.
Quack.
Well, I'm with Toby. All right, how are you doing?
I'm all right.
Good. I nearly forgot to ask you that. So you know why we've got you?
Maybe. Got an idea.
So if you watched the last video, you know that Toby won our Word of the Week award for the word dynamic. So talk us through coming out with that word.
Yeah, I'm a bright lad.
Clearly.
I use big words like that all the time. I was talking more about like how cup games feel slightly different to league games, obviously. So it's a different dynamic. That was how it was used.
It certainly was, and it really caught my imagination. And we do have to give you a prize for that. So you win a single Scrabble tile.
Right. What lucky dip is it?
Yeah, just pick one. What letter have you got?
I've got M.
Got M. So that's words like marvellous,
Yeah.
mystical.
Yeah, good.
What word are you going to use?
I'm going to use mischievous.
That's magic. Well, that's your M.
Yeah.
Thank
you very much.
Brilliant.
Fellas.
Thanks
Nice one.
very much. Cheers. Thank you.
The FA Cup for clubs at this level fills them all with dreams at this stage, but who can fulfil them? Prestwich had chances in the first half but were unable to put them away, but 10 minutes into the second half Rob Worrell came up with this absolute stunner to put Hayes ahead, so good it's worth another look. It was a hot day which meant there would be a
hydration break. Yeah, hydration break. Hydration break. Hydration break. Ooh. Hydration break. Ooh.
With 11 minutes to go, Hayes' passage into the next round was confirmed when Toby Green played in Rob Worrell. The ball fell for substitute Bryson Appleton, missing through illness in midweek. He's shown what was missed as the keeper could only watch it fly past him as Prestwich go home from Sheffield in buoyant mood.
Look, listen, 10 in a row, ole ole.
Right, guys, well, a game of two halves. Weren't particularly clinical in the first half, but we really were second half, weren't we?
Yeah, I actually thought we were better in the first half, other than scoring, than we were in the second half, to be honest with you. I thought we played some really good football. We did have chances. But the key thing is, when you're creating chances, you just keep creating them. That's the thing. You don't want to go in there and, be on top of them and it's all negative. Just more of the same, effectively. And it will come. We have got too many good players in this team to not score goals. And in the end, we ended up scoring 2. I think if it was 1-0, it wouldn't have been a true reflection on the game. I think 2 or 3 was a fair result. But again, we've got standards. We want to score more goals. There's things to improve on, but it's just good to get a win for you fans and all the volunteers and stuff, because we've not had a great start to the season. And who knows, we could end up at Wembley, couldn't we?
I tell you what, we've already been singing Wembley already, but it's the FA Cup. It's the magic of the FA Cup, the romance of the cup. Why not?
Well, yeah, why not? Get the FA Cup cutouts with the tinfoil PFC on it.
I think Jamie's lad's already got one for this season, so we have seen one.
Yeah, I think Luke got it bang on. Obviously, when you come away to places like this and they know nothing about you, you need to make sure you make a statement in the right way. So these talk about you tonight and say, look, there was a right side. Now, because our bar's so high and they demand what we want out of the lads, to us, yeah, we was better, but still weren't at the levels we want. But if you look on reflection of the game, right from the beginning, first 5-10 minutes, they sat right back. Yeah, they went into a right low block. So to me, you give credit to the lads, because after 10 minutes, these looked at it and said, do you know what? These are a decent side. We need to sit right in, try and cut the gaps. Don't let them play through the lines and try and hurt us. So fair play to the lads. After 10 minutes, they had to adjust and really sit into a low block, which is credit to our lads.
Well, we had Ellis Richardson up front today. I think it was his first start, isn't it? Absolutely ran his tripe off.
Yeah, I wish it would have been good if he'd have got a goal. I think he deserved a goal. I think he did everything but score. Doesn't stop running, literally. He's got a great attitude. He deserved the start as well, do you know what I mean? Obviously, in a cup competition, we thought we'll give him a go, and he's given us a headache, which is what we want. He's a good player. He's a really, really good lad. And like I say, other than scoring, I thought he was excellent. His endeavour and his work rate and how he applies himself is infectious. Do you know what I mean? Especially when we know we need to improve on our press. We don't want to press in 1s and 2s. We want to press in 4, 5s and 6s. But he sets the tone for pressing.
And we had Reece Higgins as well. I think was that his first start as well, because I think Harry dropped down to the bench today. Obviously, we've got to give lads playing time and fair play.
Listen, it's not just game time they're getting. They're good enough to be in the squad and starting 11. You look at that squad we've had today and some missing, and it's really good and really strong. And that's why our demands from the lads can go higher, because the squad we've got is brilliant. Listen, I feel for Ruben. Travelled obviously all this way. Yes, it's an experience for him. It would have been nice to get him minutes on the pitch, but look, you can only play so many. Even though you can bring more, you can still only play 5. So look, I had a chat with him. I said, don't take it as a negative. Keep being positive. His quality's top. Hence why he's here with us today. But yeah, I think I just wanted to make sure I mentioned I do feel that he's got no minutes today.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, I agree. Now, the next round, we actually don't know who we're playing because the other game ended in a draw. I think Runcorn have equalised in the last minute, or was it? Yeah, there were 2-1 down in the 94th minute, and I think they've scored.
It was 1-1 on the 94th minute.
It was 1-1 on the 94th minute, and there's been 2 goals either way. So, there we go. And apparently RBA, who we play on Saturday, they've drawn as well, so they've got a replay on Tuesday. But gone to RBA on Saturday, back to the league.
Back to the league. Win. Yeah, and I did say on the last interview, sometimes when, and I know it's only 2 games and it's not like we're 10 games in, but sometimes when you're not doing as well as you'd like to, it's a welcome break, and the camp in there is really, really upbeat now, and that's what we wanted, a win and a clean sheet, something to give the fans, and we can take that into Saturday. ABA, obviously new manager, new team, young side. I'm sure they'll be working the socks off for the new manager. There's no easy games at this level. So yeah, we've got to go in there. We've got to get the points on the board. This means nothing if we don't go and get anything at ABA. We want to go there and win that game. Almost kickstart the season, as crazy as it sounds, only 2 games in. Because of the expectation we set and where we want to be, we didn't want to be on 1 point off 2 games at the start of the season. You know, no disrespect to any of the opposition we played, but we wanted more than that. And it's the manner in which we play. We've not been up to scratch, but we've seen more signs today. As Lowe said, there is still things we can improve on. But this means nothing if we don't take it into Saturday and go and get 3 points on Saturday. So that's the harsh reality. We've got to take it in.
Yeah. Obviously, we were missing Bryson on Tuesday, who came on as a sub today. And we scored almost as soon as he came on the pitch. Thing is, though, he didn't actually touch the ball before Rob Worrell smashed one in from Rotherham, which hit the top corner.
Yeah, great finish. He's got that in his locker. And obviously Bryson's a threat when he's on the pitch and scores a goal. So that'll be good for him because obviously he's had a few niggles and then he wasn't so well. So yeah, listen, sometimes it does good to just sit them out of the game and make sure they get prepared. And then when they come on, then you start to see the qualities.
Yeah,
and
you see the hunger.
Well, that's what you're asking for.
Yeah.
You know what the qualities you've got. Go out there and show it. And obviously, there's no better way when you're in them front 3 or 4. He's going getting a goal, and obviously that's what he's done from off the bench. And going back to Rob Worrell, probably goal of the FA Cup so far.
Yes, yeah, should be a match of the day that tonight. What do you reckon?
100%.
Yeah. Well, we can only dream. Right, so yeah, on to Saturday away at ABA, because obviously if this had been a draw, we'd have played Tuesday, but we're not now, so we can concentrate on ABA on
That's
Saturday.
it, yeah, full week of preparation, which is good. We'll obviously get any VOs on them that we can, plan properly, train, work hard, go with a game plan, go to win the game as we always do. But it's just good to get that first win. It's I wouldn't say relief is the right word because we was only 2 games in, but at the same time it is a bit of relief because you just don't want that rut, if you like, to continue.
Yeah.
You know, if we'd have drawn in and then we got to play Tuesday or not, just get the game won, go and get some food and get out of here and start preparing for Saturday, and let's hope we can get the first 3 points in the league.
Well, let's go and do that then.
Yeah, nice one.
Up the ace!
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, mate.
Top man.
So I'm with Dre Djalo. Well, couldn't ask for more than that today.
Yeah, I mean, great start, especially for in the FA Cup. And after the past 2 games, it was important that we bounced back and got a winning.
Yeah, and I want to actually ask you about a tackle you made in the first half. A superb slide tackle. You know that's not real grass, right?
I mean, I'd probably slide on concrete if it was an option.
I was going to say gravel burns everywhere.
Honestly,
picking out shrapnel out your
my
leg.
knees are just a cut. But yeah, I mean, I had to make up for the mistake, and luckily it was perfect, right?
Yeah, because I know that players don't like playing against you. We've heard that like in training because you don't shy away from a tackle. But because of this kind of surface it is, that was brilliant.
Got to be done.
Yeah.
So do you feel nice little FA Cup win? Take your mind off the league. Obviously the league form hasn't been great. Well, the form's been good, we just haven't couldn't put it away really. Could be the other day. So back to that on Saturday.
Yeah, I think on Tuesday we just didn't put our chances away, and that was the team talk. You know, carry on playing how we have been, and you know, if we put the chances away, then we're just gonna blow teams away. So
I totally agree. We've got the players to do it, and we've brought in obviously the likes of yourself, Ellis, Toby, Harry, who look like top players at this level.
Yeah, proven players at this level, and you know, we've got a strong squad, we've got depth. So you know, it's competition for places, and you know, everyone's giving their best. So yeah, we just need to carry on now.
Do you feel like you settled in already now?
Yeah, I think it took me a while, but you know, I can feel myself growing by a game, training session, and I'm only going to get better from it.
Yeah, I think including pre-season, I think this was probably your best performance for us today.
Yeah.
And I guess with what you're saying, you would expect that to get better and better as the games go.
Yeah, obviously, I was away on Saturday, first game of the season, so you know, I love an Astro. It suits my game to a T. So you know, it was good to be out there today and show what I can do.
Brilliant. That's all we can ask for.
Yeah, absolutely. And the team looks. Everything seems to click today. Obviously, the first half we weren't as clinical. Second half, obviously, Rob Worrell's goal changed everything. It hit it from Rotherham, didn't they?
Yeah. I think it was on first half. They sat so deep, and I had a shot at the end of the half, and I think it was just on. Have a good strike, hit the target, and then seconds you see what happens. And luckily, Rob struck.
I thought you'd really hurt yourself in the first half when that tackle came in. I could hear that.
Oh yeah.
In fact, you could hear that in Rotherham, I think. Crikey.
Yeah. I didn't even see him coming. I saw him coming, took a touch, and just took me out.
Yeah, we know.
I think. Look, I mean, I was right near it. The VO might be better, but it looked like he was committed before you took that touch. So he was always going to take
he was
you out.
already down. Yeah.
He was definitely fouled. That was.
Oh yeah.
It was a cruncher. Dre would have been proud of that.
Yeah. Of course. But I think today was an example of how we want to play, like get with the rotations and playing the nice football and what we're penetrating. I think we did, but just in the first half, we just didn't really put our chances away. But we'd seen that they were dropping deep, and then we were able to get our shots off. I think Abs had one, I had one, Rob, and then he obviously scored from it. So, I mean, it was on all day. So I think we'll be really pleased with that today.
Yeah, and I just think getting those 2 goals is so important, because that was the issue I felt on Tuesday. We had the chances to win that game.
Yeah.
But we've done it today. On Tuesday, Barlick had one real chance and they took it. I think actually, to be fair, Carl's made a couple of good saves today as well, but we could have easily scored 5 or 6, I think, today.
Yeah.
And a clean sheet as well. I'm sure that we'll be happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
There's a big thing, that, to be fair, and Kyle will be well chuffed for that, I should imagine, as well.
That's where it starts from, getting a clean sheet and then build on it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the management team actually said we've conceded too many goals already at the start of the season. If you're conceding goals, you're not going to win football matches. So today we haven't conceded.
Yeah, I thought the boys were top at the back as well. Ali, James, Higgins, Finlow, then Louis when he came on, Harry, all quality.
Yeah.
So a lot to build on for sure.
Totally agree.
Yeah, it's an exciting time, isn't it, really, for this club? We've got the young players. 21 season starts in a few weeks. I'm sure you'll be playing for them, because you usually do.
Oh, yeah.
You love it, don't you?
Yeah, anything for a game of football. Anything, honestly. But no, we'll see.
So last thing I just want to mention before we go is what a great club this is. They've been really nice to us while we've been here. Obviously, we've never been here before. It's very rare we play them. I don't think we've ever played them.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
And if anyone's watching who lives in this area, come and visit, because
you'll be always be welcome over at Prestwich Hayes. Thank you very much. Hospitality was fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any final words?
Up the A's.
Up the A's.
Up the A's.